black rose, black rose. Black rose, black rose, black rose in the sky. Black rose, black rose. Black rose, black rose, black rose in the sky. Black rose, black rose. Black rose, black.
What's up, y'all? This is Lando. Success your favorite motivational teacher. Whenever you come to this page, you're going to leave knowing something that you didn't know before you came here. So make sure you press that like button, that subscribe button. Let's get the housekeeping out the way. So in my last video, I talked about price of rental cars and why they are going so high. And at the end of the video, I talked about Turo as an option. So basically, what is Turo? The best way to explain it is think of Airbnb just with rental cars. So you know, when you go get an Airbnb, you pick out the location, you get the house. Some houses have like the keyless entry where you can go in. Same thing, same concept, just with cars. It's been taken off. The company has been around for a while, but with gas prices going so high, it's been taken off lately, and people been able to do it, one, to save money on renting a car, or B, it's a way to make some additional income. If you have extra cars, you want to rent out your car to people. So the first thing I did was went and set up my own profile. It's very easy. I just connected to my Facebook, since most of my information is attached with my Facebook. I did that and I was instantly in. All I had to do was verify my driver's license, take a picture, and I'm waiting for that stuff to be clear. Then I guess I can get me a rental. So when you go to the website, it looks very clean. It looks like Airbnb just with cars. You get to put in a location. Me, I'm going to put in Miami. We're going to do it this weekend. So this Friday, we're going to Miami and we're going to leave on Monday. I love how many options they have. It's so many different cars, from luxury vehicles all the way to Bentley. I see this Tesla. Since I never driven one, if I was to do it, I would get me a Tesla first. And you see with the Tesla, it's only $109 a day. But a lot of people don't talk about the hidden fees. We're going to act like we're going to book it, and right before the checkout, we'll be able to see exactly what is the final price versus that $109 a day. So the first thing you see is the post-trip cleanup. That's basically saying you can bring the car back as is and we will clean it up. That is something I will automatically get an extra $20 while I don't have to clean the car up. Not saying I'm going to mess it up, but yeah, add that on. Next you see is unlimited mileage. Come back, let's talk about that. So most people never talk about the mileage, because if I am lending my car, my Tesla, my whatever it is, my Range Rover to you, I don't want you to take a freaking road trip in it, mess it up and put more miles in it, right? So you got two options. You can pay more money, $100 a day for unlimited mileage, or I'm going to give you 600 miles for those 3 days. With me personally, the last thing I want as I rent a car is to be limited and looking at the mileage the whole time I'm driving to make sure I'm staying under 200 miles a day. Whenever I go out and get a rental, we're gone. We're hitting this spot. We're going to the mall. We're going to the beach. We're trying to do as much as you possibly can. So I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. I want you to let me know in the comments. What would you do? Me personally, I would want to do the extra $100 a day, but I wouldn't want to spend $300. So we're just going to look at, we're going to do the price without it, then we're going to see it with it. Jeez. Also, a random tip. If you're somebody that can drive manual, you can drive a stick shift, you just go into the settings and it's going to ask you like, are you a pro manual driver? You just click yes and save it. Then you can see manual option. But my own personal opinion, I damn sure would not drive any manual vehicles doing this, because I don't know if their clutch is good, if it's old, if it go bad or go out. Is it on me? More likely it is. I just wouldn't do it. Next thing, we need to look at the insurance prices. So you first have the minimum. The minimum, it is what it sounds like. At least you're getting a theft and vandalism, you're getting a collision damage, but it say $3K max out of pocket. I do not want to rent somebody's car and be forced to pay $3K max, because you're getting something. It's not like you're going to have to pay $200. You're going to have to pay the max. I don't like this one, so I wouldn't get this at all. The only other option is the standard. The standard is the same thing, but you're only paying $500 out of pocket. This is the one I would get. Maximum, I'm only paying $500. And you know, they always have the option where you can use your own insurance. Now come in to my people. Look, I know with rental cars, we be like, look, no, we're not going to get the insurance because our insurance cover it. Most of us never really called our insurance and asked them if they cover it. We just assume they do because they've always said. When you're driving somebody else's car, We don't even know if the rules apply the same. You're not driving a regular rental car with Hertz or budget. You're driving John Doe car. I would actually call my insurance before you do that, or I would just pay the money and use their insurance. Stay woke. All right, so let's look at the total. We see it is $554. It's $71 for the trip. I don't know what that means. You have your standard protection. That is my insurance, $131. You have the sales tax, $23. And we did all this without, and I mean without the extra $300 for unlimited miles. So $554 compared to the original $345 I seen. That is a lot. That is about $200 a day with rental car prices going higher. It ain't the worst, because rental car prices would probably be $150 a day, and that's not driving a Tesla. But oh man, it's a lot of hidden fees that you don't know about with it. So in conclusion, this is my final thoughts about Turo. Now, mind you, I never used it before, but I watched a lot of videos before I did this one to get an idea of people like it, not like it. And I know some friends that rent their car out. So as a consumer myself, I will only use Turo for two reasons. Reason number one, if I'm about to buy a new vehicle and I want to test drive it. So my next car probably wanted is Range Rover. I can go test a Range Rover for a weekend and have it as if it's mine, see if I like it, pros and cons, whatever it is. Also a Tesla. Who don't want to drive a Tesla? Because I'll probably never get one, so might as well test drive it. The second thing is to grab the cheapest thing I can possibly find if it's that much cheaper than a rental. So say if I go to California and a rental is $200 a day versus I could get one for $68 a day. After all the stuff, it's like $150 or whatever it is. That's really the only reason I would personally use it, because I'm not a big car person that have to drive the new Viper, that have to go stunt. Now, for some people, I understand if you got a business meeting, if you got a hot date and you want to impress and you want to look good when you go out of town and drive somewhere personable, I get it. But for me, I'm only going to use for those two things. The next additional cost that I never really talked about is when, like, you do an Airbnb. At this point of my life, when I do Airbnbs, I don't even meet the person. We just message in the app. The house is available, got a code. I don't even see them no more. When I first started Airbnb, you'll see the owner. Same with cars. I don't want to have to see the owner. I don't want to have to talk to the owner. I want the car available to me ASAP. So for you to do that, those are additional fees that I didn't even see with that cost. I don't know if you're supposed to work that out with the person or it show that cost later. So if you're familiar with that process, let us know in the comments. How does that work? But so for example, let's say I land in Miami. I want it at the airport where I don't have to take an Uber to go get my rental. Have it at the airport ready for me. But the person that's written it out to me, he got to pay for the parking. He got to pay for his convenience. So it might be an extra $50 for me to get it at the airport. Then I got to remember how I'm going to drop it off to him, how I'm going to get back to the airport. So it's a lot of extra things that's going to probably cost more if you do it that way. So I think it's a great concept. I think it's amazing for a lot of people. Also, I forget the price is higher if you are under 25. So you got to pay another price. But they at least allow you to be able to rent it. So if you're under 25, it still kind of help you out. I think it's a great concept. I like it, but I will probably not use it too much. And I'm thinking about, let me know if y'all think I should do a video about the host. Is it worth an investment for a host? Because I know friends that's doing it, that's making money, but I see so many cons with renting out your personal vehicle, having people messing it up, people smoking, damages, scrapes. I don't know. I want to know what's your guys' thoughts. This is a quick review of Turo, how it will work. Let me know if you tried it. Give me your experience in the comments. I'm Lando Sess. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm out.
Why stick with prim and proper when you could get the keys to a showstopper? Upgrade your date night. Book the perfect car with Turo, the world's largest car-sharing marketplace. Turo, way better than a rental car.
Ooh,